Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? It's Bootsy's birthday! Yay! Big round of applause for Bootsy Boo, our man of the day. I am dressed up for his birthday. Sorry for the late stream. I actually worked late today and I am in pain. But I wanted to go live for his birthday still. And so we have our sleepy baby boy, our king of kings here. You know, we love our Bootsy here. I will still be doing some crocheting, but a lot of this is just going to be fun, like celebrating his birthday stuff. Also, my camera's like super weirdly high. Okay. Yeah. Very exciting. We were on that starting screen a bit long, sorry about that. But we've got our little bug being as cute as ever. He is always as cute as possible. I don't think he knows it's his birthday, but he accepts that he gets treats and extra cuddles today, so I don't think he's complaining too much. I'm still working on our bunny, but I don't know how much I'll get done today. I actually hurt my shoulder, and it so just picking this up actually really hurt. So I don't know. It's not really showing up on camera right now. Maybe a little bit. You can see the bruising forming. I kind of fell at work. It was my fault. It was entirely my fault. But it is what it is, and so we go on, we move on with life, you know. We keep working on our projects, we keep living life, we celebrate birthdays. I will also say I had my nails done yesterday on stream and all the nails fell off. So I did scare my coworker when I had my fall today. One of my nails fell off at the same time. She thought I lost a tooth. So I did startle one of my coworkers extremely so when I fell earlier. So but I'm all good, and it was one of those things where it was scary in the moment, but like immediately fun to laugh about after the fact. Like, oh my god, are you right? That was funny as shit! Sorry earlier in the stream. I try not to. But that's kind of the energy we had today, where it was, oh my god, that was terrifying. You're fine? Oh my god, you looked hilarious. But yeah, I can feel the bruising. I don't think it's actually bruising. Physically speaking, I can look, but I can't really look at my neck. I could watch the bruise forming on. Okay, yeah, it's slightly there, but I don't think it's actually gonna show too much around my neck. I think it's mostly just gonna show here. But we are here to celebrate Bootsy's birthday. Have fun playing games with him. Give him extra cuddles. He will be quite annoyed, but I will try to do everything possible to keep him on stream. Because we are not going to do what he wants for his birthday. We're going to do what I want for his birthday. And that is keeping his attention 24/7. There we go. That was a little twisted. Okay. What was it? Increase. 17, 18. Hello. Ooh, yeah, long day of painting. I could be better. I could be worse. We are celebrating Bootsy's birthday today. He is our man of honor, so we are cheering him on and giving him extra treats, extra cuddles today. I didn't take off work for that though. How I could be better is, I kind of fell at work. It was entirely my fault, but I fell at work, and I have like extreme bruising my shoulder here, some bruising on my neck. My hands are fine now, but there were definitely markings on my hands earlier today. I got bruises on my arm. It hurts to move this arm. So, the bruising's enough where it hurts to move my arm. He is 1 year old, but we're trucking along. I'm just avoiding lifting my arm. So, it's one of those things where it sounds really stupid. It was kind of stupid, but it'll be a fun story to tell my kids someday. So we were taking out recycling, and we had like the recycling, but just a little bit of garbage with us. And I had the boxes with the garbage, and I forgot to take out the garbage when I dumped it. I was like, oh shoot, forgot this. We looked down, it's in there, but the dumpster, it was the recycling dumpster, was empty. And coworker was like, well, I think I would go in there, but I'd fear getting stuck. And I, as my very confident self that has not worked out in quite a while, was like, oh, I got this. So I climb up there, I jump in, I jungle gym my way into the dumpster, and I get it, I retrieve it. Now it's about getting out of the dumpster. So I had a plan. I was gonna like hoist myself up and like jump out. As I was like getting to like jump, the boxes slipped under my feet as I hoisted myself, and I basically hit my shoulder, my neck, and my arm into like a very thin sheet of like heavy duty metal. And then I fell back into the dumpster. And then I was in pain, pretty sore, and so what we decided to do then was we dumped the other boxes into the dumpster, and then I could like, even though like they were slippery still, it gave me just a little bit more height to just pull myself up a little bit more, and I did get out the dumpster fine, obviously. But yeah, it was funny. Like the moment, the moment the panic of me falling in a dumpster was over, because what happened was, from my coworker's perspective, is I, like a toddler, went boom, boom, and like fell backward. No more dumpster diving for me. But as I fell, my nail, like one of my press-on nails, went flying. And because it looked like because I hit my neck, it looked almost like I hit my face. She thought I lost a tooth. And so she had like an immediate panic of like, oh my gosh. But the moment we like figured out, she figured out my nails and I was finally out of the dumpster, we were just laughing the whole time about it. Cause honestly, it's one of those things where like, this is just gonna be a fun, silly story to like look back on, laugh about. Cause like, yes, I'm sore, I hurt now, but honestly, there's no serious injury. There was like nothing that like broke, you know. Yeah, it was just a press-on nail that went flying off and some bumps and bruises. You know, like my throat, like it's definitely like hurts to like swallow still, and like I definitely like smashed my throat. Oh, like it was one of those things where it's like I could tell throughout the day I was getting sore and sore. Like it hurts to lift small objects. Hi, No Chance in Heck. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Apparently those are working on Twitch. That's not the right thing, but thanks for the follow. I don't know if you just heard my goofy, silly story about how I fell in a dumpster. I'm doing all right. I fell in a dumpster today, trying to get some garbage out of a recycling dumpster and do good for the environment. No, you're fine. But it was it was quite the fun. We laughed about it. I felt the adrenaline like drop throughout the day. Yeah. Like the moment we made it back to like the lab we work in, and like we retold the story and I was starting to like sit down and settle down again, I could definitely feel like my arm getting sore and sore. And like I've been having to like lift everything with my right hand, but like some things I just out of habit use my left hand, and that hurts. Like, so it's one of those things where it's like I've got bruising here, I've got bruising across here. Like like it I probably could have worn a different dress, but I really wanted to wear this. You switched over to Twitch. Okay. Got bruising here. I have like it's not visible bruising too much on my neck, but like I could feel my throat hurting like a lot raspier throughout the day. And then like my hands like are much more durable and they didn't like hurt as much, but pressing down on the dumpster left really bad marks on my hands for a while. But yeah, some days you just like you build the stories that you can tell your kids because everything was fine. You know, you can laugh about it, you can joke about it, you know. Like it's like the moment it happened and the moment I was fine afterwards, I knew. I was like, okay, this will just be like a fun silly story to like tell in the future. You know, I'm not like I didn't hear anything break, I didn't feel anything break, so like there's not like I feel like I broke my clavicle like just because it's sore. It's very much like deep muscle bruising. Like I went down hard. I know I will hurt. And it fully is contained to my left side. But because of that, I was moving slower when I got home, and I was at work later, so that is why I started stream a bit later. But I still wanted to stream. We got the bug, the Bootsy boy. It's his birthday. We have to celebrate. We have to have fun about it. Hold on, let's actually see if I can do. What do I have? Okay. Let's see if I can add just some text. And I'm gonna have it say birthday boy. Do. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. The white doesn't really work, so let's change the font to be a color I like. Cause like black, it's too dynamic of a color. And let's turn on the background and let's just go. How does that look? Can we see that? Oh yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. There we go. We've got our birthday boy pointed over there. He's a sleepy birthday boy. But what can I say? He's 1 year old. And we love him for it. We stand him. He gives us chewy discounts with his birthday. I might go and grab some of his birthday gifts that I got him to kind of show off. But actually, let me just pull up the chewy order. That's gonna be easiest because those are gonna be chewy. And then I want to open it on my computer, which means I gotta unlock my phone. And then kind of like how I had Walmart on yesterday. What is it, Bugaboo? Okay, let's go to past orders. Okay. Let's now pull that up. Not Walmart. I want Chibi. I'm gonna make it not invisible. Oh, pecan! Are you coming over here, Bug? No, you just turn around. Put Chewy over on top. Okay, so I got him like this Kicking Kong toy. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can come here. It's a Colors Berries toy. But it gave us the exact color in this product photo. This was like a variety pet pack. So we had like a fish. Let's see if I can pull it, make it larger. Yeah, so like there's a fish. He has been loving this so far. He hasn't really played with the spring, but this toy, he actually already has some of these outside and he absolutely loves them. Yeah. So that one's out. I think I have the crinkle out. And then everything else I still have in the bag. I kind of like dumped everything out, let him pick what he wanted to play with, and I put the rest away. I didn't need that much. Oh, what's the 40 count look like? What's there? Oh, we could have gotten so much more with this 40 count. And then I got him this double stack window perch. Excuse me, sir, that's my arm. It is a sore arm. You are not helping that. He doesn't use it. He will sit on the floor next to it. He's already decided he does not want to use it. I'll put him on there. So, like, he likes his little beds in the window, but he just doesn't use it. I might try to like spray some catnip on it, so maybe that will help. But I believe those were the only 3 items. Yeah, his food came. Ooh, New York State Fair. Very exciting. Very exciting. No, you're all good. I understand being in pain. Like a baby. What do you mean my surveys? I do Google reward surveys. I complete Google reward surveys. And I have to kind of laugh because sometimes they'll ask questions like, oh, have you been near this spot? Okay, birthday boy, we immediately have to change this because he is no longer over there. He is... Excuse me, I said answer. Maybe I have to answer it on my phone. What is it? What is it, Bugaboo? What is it? Oh, he's moving again. Maybe. That's just water, dude. But I have to laugh because it keeps asking if I've recently been to this, like, so I live next to a movie theater and it's like, have you recently been to the movie theater? And it's like, nope, no I haven't. Are you sure have you, like, I've had like 4 or 5 surveys. Ugh. Oh, my bugaboo. I'm just gonna hug you. Okay, okay. Alright, you're fine. I'll let you be. No, don't leave. No, that's not acceptable. You at least have to stay in your bed. I'm annoying the shit out of him, I know. I know. Boop. Boop. Oh, thanks for the kisses. Can you stay up here? Will you stay here? For me. For me. No, Bootsy. Aw. Okay, the birthday boy has abandoned us. I will put it back this way because I think this is where he's gonna come back next. Anyway, but tragically, birthday boy has abandoned us. He's gone to explore and adventure his own spaces. Yeah, do you go to the state fair often? Or oh no, you haven't been in a long time. That's very exciting. I also haven't been to my state's state fair. Kind of growing up. I don't know if I've ever been to the state fair. I've been to like county fairs. I don't know if I've been to state fair before. I've been to like the state fairgrounds, so like there were other events going on at the state fair, where state fair is held, and so I've gone to events like that. I don't think I've ever actually been to the state fair. My parents just went to the state fair, because they were gonna go to a concert, but they got rained out, unfortunately. I think they're looking for like some kind of refund. They're expecting some kind of refund. Oh, 7 to 8 years, wow. Yeah, so with me, like, my mom just did not like crowds. Which, you know what? Fair. Lots of people. Not good vibes. But my mom not liking crowds has kind of rubbed off on me. Hence why I am sitting online talking to my computer, you know, while crocheting. So, like, I acknowledge some of it has rubbed off. Like, my mom's a big people person, but, like, not a crowds person. And and I think I also, as a kid, like, I guess I didn't like fireworks or something. I don't know. I don't believe that because I went to the fireworks for, like, every single year for 4th of July. But, yeah, we just never really went. And then I was an adult and just not interested in going to the state fairgrounds. Like, there's not events for me going on. Like the bands at the state fair aren't like like I'm not a concert goer. Like, I'm a homebody. I'm just like a little girl who I'm just a girl who likes staying home with her cat, you know? Rideback sheep. Ooh, Sheep and Wool Fest. I've heard about that. I wish I lived East Coast to go to some of those fests, because I just don't know what like wool fests go on here, but wow, that's awesome. Like, it's one of those things where it's like honestly, I don't like planning to go places. Like, I like someone else to make the plan and be like, hey, do you want to take along? And I'm like, absolutely. Someone else make the plan for me. Someone else tell me where to go, when to be there. I will be there. I will, like, I don't initiate plans for going out, you know? Like, I'm sure that, like, I'm sure I could find one clip. But, like I said, I'm one of those people, like, I like going places with people. Like, so I would want to go to a Wool Fest near me with someone that I know. Like, I wouldn't want to go out just by myself. I know I'd be super awkward. Um, but like if one of the, like if someone I know, like if we're both like, oh, man, I want to do this, and then they're willing to be like, oh, I will for sure do this, like plan this for us and find all that. Thanks. I appreciate. I'll be there. You know. But I mean, I even think of like the last 2 weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks. I've had events almost every single weekend, and I'm exhausted. I just want to be home. Like, I don't. I've had like church events almost every single night. I've, I just want to be home, man. Oh, so the New York Wool Fest is like an hour from you. Without, I'll do my best. Not like I'm not gonna really say where I am. So I won't say like when, but I think. Okay. Okay, so it's in a county fair park. How far is that from where I live? I don't think that's far. Oh shoot, not what I wanted. That's what I was wanting. And yeah, it's still about an hour. It's not like, it's like halfway. It's halfway between where I and my brother live. So my, you know, but it's a longer drive, I think, because no, I think that's the highway. It's my brother, Han. If I were to go to my brother's, I would hop on the belt line, hop on this thing, and oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, yeah, that's why it's so long, because you have to go out of your way to get to this town. Yeah, it's about an hour from where I live. It looks like it's closed now. Oh, it's open every single day? Oh wait, no, that's just the park where the thing is. What are you doing? No, it looks like the festival is held every single day except the weekend, which further sucks because I would only want to go on the weekend. Like, what? What are you doing, my guy? Like, also, their hours are like 8 to 4? Hey, what did get out of the plastic bag, sir? Yeah. Come hang with me. stomach rub. I give you the belly rub. I give you the back scratches. The back scratches. Ooh, careful, bug. Careful, bug. I give you the back scratches. Love me. Love me, love me. Say that you love me. Need me, need me. Oh, how you need me. Don't kiss me, dude. Oh, it's... Okay. Okay. Oh! It's coming up. It's in like 2 weeks. Hey, dude! Stop it! Stop it! He's trying to eat my clothes. Yeah, so this one is annual. I think what Google was being weird about is it was giving me the county park hours for the like where the festival is held. So the festival is held at a state county park. So like, or a county fairgrounds. So where one county holds their annual fair. But like the park itself where this fair is held is open every day except the weekend, which seems weird. So I think what Google was doing is like, we know the hours for this place. Dude, leave the plastic bags alone. Dude, continue to leave the plastic bags alone. He's a maniac for plastic, dudes. Let's see if I can get him to go in his little cubby. He hasn't gone in so long. No, he just attacked for the cubby. Oh. I don't think he likes that it collapses around him. He's looking at the plastic bags again. And he's proceeding to not leave the plastic bags alone like I have requested him to do. He has found a box. He's going to settle in his box. He is content with his box. Do you like your box? It's a good box. You can live with that box. Bootsy, the true entertainment here. / distraction. Nope, he's gearing up to jump somewhere. And attack something. I think it's gonna be me. He's gonna get onto the chair first. To get onto the table. To get onto the... Jump. Oh, I think he missed. I think he missed, or the chair rotated. He is such an entertaining boy. I can watch him all day. I do sometimes just like sit and watch my feed of my cat kind of thing. Okay. I'm gonna switch colors. So I said this yesterday, I don't know if you were on, but it's one thing that I noticed / debated. Like, I'm not gonna undo and unwind, like frog back to change this, but I probably could have also done, so like, I have the ears, like solid colors. I probably could have done the ears in the same striping I did the head. Oh well. Hi Gizmo, how are you doing? Thank you. We are here to celebrate Bootsy's birthday. I don't think it's gonna be a long stream, just because I do hurt Um, do you want to go in there? Or are you gonna just attack my hand? You're just gonna attack my hand, sir. So if you remember the little basket I made him that he would go in, he's currently attacking it viciously. I think he's mad he can't get into it as easily. That's my hand, dude, not the thing. Such a weirdo. Thanks. So I have a couple whips going on. I've got this little basket bag here. That's a personal commission for someone at my church. In theory, it's gonna look like this one because they like mine so much they wanted one of their own. And I'm working on my niece's birthday present right now. Don't tell my niece. Which is one of our bunnies. So Bootsy is gonna be. Like, it's one of those things where I like the ears like this, but I also kind of want to know what, like, if I had done the striping, like, what if? It's the what if I had done the striping, because I think, like, doing the striping on the ears would also look good. It's one of those things where it's like, I still like it, but what if? Well, also, I have, yes, next time I make, thank you. Thank you. This necklace is from someone in my church. She actually gave it to me. I had worn not this dress, but a pantsuit in the exact kind of color and texture of this dress, for church one day. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, this looks like it would go perfectly with your, dress. Here, take it." She was just wearing it that day and she just gave it to me. Her mom did a lot of like performances, and so she had a lot of costume jewelry from her mom, which is why she didn't really care to part with it. But yeah, this is like one of my favorite necklaces to wear. If I don't currently have like my main necklace stack on, but basically I'll wear my main necklace stack and then have that tucked under whatever I wear, and then this on top. I definitely like it. It's one of those things where it's like, these are like, it's very plasticky, but beady, but like I've definitely lost a couple of these charms, which sucks, but like it doesn't really take away from the overall look. Where'd you go, bug? Which, it is what it is. And let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, Gizzo said, "Hey, you like the ears? Happy birthday." Yeah, that bag, slash this bag it's a Lion brand pattern. I don't stream it as much, or like I think the other, like last time I was streaming making it, I was solely just working on the base, and so it was like, do we keep working on this black circle, or do we switch to something fun? And so we voted to start working on the bunny. But now we're kind of getting to like the fun colors of this. But it's a Lions brand pattern. It calls for 4-weight yarn. That's what I'm using. I'm using some Lions brand mandala yarn, and then loops and threads, impeccable, I believe, in black for this project. Yeah, we have like a really closely knit church community. her son was friends with my brothers, you know. I had also like just it was my first time giving the message for church that day too, so I think it was a thanks for leading worship kind of thing on top of everything. I definitely like the bag. I've made 2 for myself, so I have a rainbow one like this, which is my bigger bag, and then I have a purple and blue one, which is smaller and the actual size of the pattern. I have made a green one, so it was I just did 2 green mandala ones, because that is what the person asked for, and it's actually the same person that gave me this necklace. She had asked me to make her one, and so she wears it like her purse, and she absolutely loves it. It's one of those things where I kind of do just the bags on personal commissions, because A, they take a really long time to make, and B, they're fun to personalize. I really only have the energy to make them upon like upon someone's personal request. You know, like it it's just a really tedious bag. Like the small bag is 144 stitches around, and there are, oh, how many rounds are there? I'm just gonna pull up the pattern quick. So it's 140, and this pattern is 162. Like the larger size is 162 stitches per round. Let me open up my crochet, others, the bag. It is, so it's 27 circular rounds, and then when you start building up and doing the color change, it's 72 rounds of 144 stitches. And that's including like the spots where you make the eyelets and stuff. And so the bigger bag, I didn't even count. I fully went on vibes / where were color transitions happening. I like it. It looks really cool. You can really personalize it, like by picking out what color of yarn you want. Like it's something fun to like have folks personalize. Like the person I'm making the bag for right now, she was like, I was like, do you want anything special? Do you want any changed color? She was like, nope, I want 1 for 1 what you have there. I absolutely love what you have. I actually have someone who has also asked for one, so I might be digging and prodding her to see if like she has anything specific she wants. Does she want, again, 1 for 1? Does she want something fully more rainbow? Or what? The one downside of using the Lines brand mandala yarn is officially the one I'm using is listed as a 4-weight yarn. It is the Zonda crochet bag. It's a free Lines brand pattern. The yarn that they originally released it with, doesn't exist anymore. Like it's, but if you look up Zonda crochet bag, I've clearly looked it up a couple times. I'll throw the link in chat quick. I'll throw it in YouTube as well, just to be exact. But yeah, it's Like the original pattern calls for like a cotton yarn. I'm using an acrylic. Um, I looked up the yarn. It was a 4-weight yarn originally, if I recall. I might be wrong. It might be. It might have originally been a 3-weight yarn and I just chose a 4-weight. I don't know. Thank you. It's their pattern, the only difference I really did with mine is, besides like choosing different yarn, is they don't actually, they just have you end on a single crochet, which is the entire bag. I end on one color, so I choose, you know, I don't change up the color. Like it's more obvious because I'm using like solid colors on this one, but my purple and blue one, right? I ended on, all the top is only in the purple color, and it's all double crochets to kind of just like finish it off, give it a different, like a cleaner finish, and that, yeah. So it's just like a double crochet top. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I like this pattern. You can really like make it your own, like make it a lot more fun just by like fully changing up the yarn you use. I mean, they're using a funfetti yarn. There's two different colorways of that funfetti yarn in their pattern, but they look so similar that it's really hard to actually see the striping. So it's like, why do the striping with two yarns that look nearly identical? You know, like, granted, I think they're going for a subtler look to the bag, slash they were trying to sell the yarn. Hi, Bug! Happy birthday! Welcome back! Oh, you want the head scratches? You want the back scratches? You gonna settle down here? Oh, we got a cuddly birthday boy today. Yeah, let me see if I have photos of my other version of the bag. So I got a new app on my phone, and I absolutely love it because he's moving. I don't know where he's going, but he's going somewhere. No, it was 2023. The one thing I find is like I was kind of going with earlier for like this specific line brand yarn that I'm using. So this yarn is listed as a 4-weight yarn. I just get it at Walmart. However, the other mandala yarns are 3-weight, and this is just a really light 4-weight. So I wonder if it's like should be marked as a 3-weight or what? Because it's just something don't add up. Okay, let's. I made the bag. When did I make the bag? Okay, a bunch of little beans I made. Because part of the reason I made it bigger, like a bigger version, is because I wanted a larger bag that like could truly fit my laptop, because in my original bag I made, like my laptop just doesn't nicely fit in it. And so I like that with this new one, it does fit really nicely. But I still made this strap. Like, I will say, word of warning, try to make sure you don't make the straps too long. I keep making the straps too long. I don't know why, I don't know how. I keep doing it. Dude, leave the bags alone. I love you. It's your birthday, but leave the bags alone. Goober. Okay. This is before I started using thinner yarn. I've got to have a picture of it somewhere once I did it. I just might be too far back, and I made it more recently than I thought I did. What are you doing, you bugaboo? Well, don't look straight into the light. That's bad for your eyes. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. The walls aren't gonna hurt you. Okay, okay. I was making it on my trip to California. That's when I was making it, 'cause I lost yarn chicken during the trip. That's right. I lost yarn chicken on the plane. I remember now. So I should start seeing it appear. I know I didn't actually take an explicit photo of it, like, look at this thing I just made. I know I didn't do that. Come here, Bootsy. 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 Come here. Come here, bug. But maybe I can find me with a selfie with it. Something or another. Look at this graph. Come here. Apparently I can't find this photo at all. Jeez, rice. Okay, Washington. Island trip. Come here. Oh, I think it's actually in the background of one of my photos for one of, okay. I'm gonna, he attack. Come here, my bugaboo. No. You're twat. You're twat. You're twat. And now you're mine. You goofy goober. Okay, gallery. There you go. So this is the original bag I made. So, I don't, the straps are like a single chain, or I chained, and then I went into the front loops of the chain, and then I went into the back loops of the chain all the way around. So it got nice and thicker, but they're super long. But you can kind of see at the top here. Oh, no, 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 no. You can kind of see at the top here, like what I mean by like, I just chose one color. So I had more of this purple. Also, I like purple more. And so I just did this purple across the whole thing in a double crochet. Thank you. I am currently working on a rainbow version for like a commission. I only do personal commissions, so this is someone from my church. And so this is my progress on that bag. This is using Lion Brand Mandalas yarn, and then the Loops and Thread Impeccable for black. And here is what that bag actually looks done. I mean, there is some variation in like what colors I started with. So here's like a larger version. And this is my project bag. So in here, we actually have more impeccable and mandala yarn. So this is the project I'm currently working on. Bag. This, however, for stream, just because this is like a really tedious project. Let me just put my water bottle right here and just great streamer quality there. It's like a nice perfect open space. You know, it's almost like I left it open for a reason. And that reason is to put my water bottle there. But because this is a very like tedious project and it's slow, like there's not really good visual progression that you get with it. I like to work, like that's my off-stream project, and then I like my smaller projects to be on-stream. So I think I'm supposed to be just doing single crochets around. Let me just recall. Yeah, just my increase. So 23, 24. I'm on row 24. I don't think we'll assemble today just because I don't think we'll have time. But I'm hoping to at least finish the body of this bunny. Everything else for this bunny has been made. So once this body's done, it's just gonna be going to assemble. So my niece's birthday is in November. We're on the ball for this. Oh, the one thing I don't already have made is eyes. I will say, this was kind of exciting, but I was working on this today and working this up. Ooh, butterfly traps. But, you know, you don't have to commit to anything like that. But that does sound quite fun, quite pretty. For sure. But I was working on a pseudo pattern earlier today. Where'd it go? So I was working on, need to back out, where did I put this? Oh, I was in the wrong folder, that's why. What's going on here? Okay, so I've ordered some yarn. as one does. And I started mocking up a pattern. I don't know how well it's gonna look. I don't think I actually have my pattern made to scale appropriately, but I've got a thing going. So let me pull that up. And I'm gonna let you guess to see if you know what I'm making, or if anyone's familiar. So here is my colorway. Let's see if I can zoom in. Can I zoom? Okay, I guess I can't zoom. So we have like, so here, I already bought the yarns. That's why there's like numbers on these. Like this is from my order. And so I kind of like swatched all the yarns to kind of like mock up the pattern. But I still wanted to see the grid behind, so I used the highlighter instead of the solid version. Let's see if I can just like manually zoom in this way. Okay, so if you know, you know. Gotta put this behind my overlays. Like I will leave it out into the ethos and see if y'all know what this is from, what I'm creating. This is gonna be like a personal thing that I will keep. I don't think I can sell this, so this is like someone else's like IP. Someone else owns like this thing, so I can't really sell any of this, but I can make it and enjoy it myself. But okay, so I've got like the head, the front and the back. So like the face is gonna be like this lighter blue and the back's gonna be this solid blue. I'm gonna start with like a magic ring. I do plan to have like the mouth open. So the mouth, that's like, this is the color the mouth's gonna be. It's probably gonna be some slip stitches. And then we got the eyes and ears, and then like the front chest, again, it's going to be that same back of the head dark blue, and then a light blue, and then the back is just going to be that dark blue. And then we got the tail. Oh, scrolled right past that. We've got the tail, the paws, and the tongue, because I want the tongue to like be able to come out of the opening mouth. I haven't decided if I'm going to make teeth. I'll see how like busy the mouth gets. And then I've got the bird. So it's very pigeon-like. This here, I don't know if I'll be able to crochet this in. Or if I will kind of just like sew this pattern. Also, there are more patterns that go on these things. Yeah. Yep. These are the K-pop Demon Hunter characters. And then don't forget the plant. Miko Kitsumi, welcome. Yep, I've got one wing. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to get the stitches in here or if I'll just like sew on the design. For these solid blocks, I'll change colors. Got a little hat. I'm sure other people have come up with like their own patterns. But like I'm gonna do the 6 eyes, and then the beak. the tongue and the tail and the paws. The back paws I think are going to be a bit smaller, but I don't know. I went with very simple, like, shaping pieces for, let me zoom back out. Recenter this. I went with like very simple shaping pieces for everything. But yeah, this is the plan. My flowers, I'll just, again, it's not going to be a no-sew pattern. It is going to be a very heavy sew pattern, but I like it. I immediately became obsessed with the movie. I absolutely loved it. I've seen it 3 times. I watched K-Pop Demon Hunter. It's on Netflix. I watched it for the first time like last 2 weekends ago. Not last Saturday, but the Saturday before. So last Saturday was the 16th. I watched it for the first time on the 9th. Watched it for the first time on the 9th because I had access to Netflix. And then I made my parents watch it with me on the 15th. So last Friday. And I actually watched it twice on the 15th because I watched it earlier in the day. But yeah, so this is like my color palette up top here. And it's alright if you don't know what it is. I think either way you will think the characters are cute. Let me actually, I'm gonna go back to my gallery. Because I have, oh shoot, not what I wanted. Oh, good. Still did what I wanted. But I have like some inspo shots. Like I just screenshotted some actual scenes, and I screenshotted some Pinterest recreation someone had. Let me zoom back out because I wanted to make sure like I got the color palette, and like I slightly cared about shaping, but I know it's not gonna be 1-for-1 per se, so let me let me scroll to the top. Nope, it's trying to get me to select. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, and I gotta scroll back down. Okay. So I'm gonna switch this back to gallery. Okay, so this one and I don't know if it's gonna do the thing. This photo. These 2 photos are my main point of inspiration for my design. For making the burb and the tiger. That's not really a tiger. It's like a tiger leopard. But yeah, you can't forget the plant. I don't know if I screenshotted it. Hold on, let me make that disappear. And double check if I screenshot. I don't know if I screenshot it, but I did. Hold on. I looked at a scene from the movie as well to kind of like pick out some of the colors. I will say it was one of those things where I was looking at the yarn, because I was trying to find a brand of yarn that had the colors I wanted. So I had to try to find a brand that had in stock all the colors I wanted to like make it, because I, for one, did not have the yarn, and I didn't want to use a bunch of different types of yarn. So I'm I was initially looking on Michael's, and the best yarn that I could find for Omni, uh, and still, hold on, let me plug in my phone, because the thing, like, it's like currently my phone's like projecting to my computer. That's how it's showing up these photos. Um, but I was looking at different yarn, and I could only really find Premier Chunky was the only brand that really had all the colors that I wanted, but they still weren't perfect, and so I was kind of just sitting on them like, okay, maybe they'll go on sale, you know, because it was like gonna be like 130, 40, like 140 some dollars, and I'm like, okay, I love the show, but not that much. And then I checked out Premier's website themselves, and they were like $5 a skein, where they were 11 plus dollars on Michael's. And I was like, oh, that's so much nicer. And so I bought, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They also had more colors on Premiere. They didn't have, like, they were always stock of some colors that Michael's had, but I wasn't gonna, once I found them for $5, I wasn't gonna be spending $11.50, you know? So I've got 4 shades of blue to kind of get like the 4 different shades that appear throughout on the tiger leopard. And then I got, so 4 shades of blue, and then the 2 main body colors I got 2 skeins of each. So 6 skeins of blue overall. I then have light pink for the ears and like the toe beans, yellow, orange, and like a burnt red for the eyes. And so that's 4 more skeins, so we're at 10. I then got white, a pink, and a black. The pink, the brighter pink, or the darker pink I got is also getting used in the flowers. So that's 13. Then for the bird, I already talked about the black. I then got like a charcoaly gray, a light gray. And so those 2, that puts us at 15. And then I got a brown for the pot and a green for the bush of the plant. So 17 skeins, and it's all under like $90, which I thought was really, really good. So it was still close to $100, but it was more than I was gonna get on Michael's, and it was still like $50 cheaper. So it was a lot, but not grossly a lot expensive kind of thing. But I was really excited. Like, I really want to make it. So, you know, I'm kind of just making excuses anyway. Because I really wanted to make something from this. Yeah. But I was like, once I saw how much they were selling the yarn directly from, like, the name brand, I was like, Michaels, what are you doing? This is like disgustingly expensive, you know? So I shared the yarn brand with my coworker, and I told her, hey, like, it's one of those, like, unfortunate things when it comes to, like, yarn. You literally have to subscribe to every single brand and just watch and scour for whoever is currently having the best deals on the yarn that you use. You know, it sucks. It exorbitantly increases the amount of, like, spam emails you get. But sadly, if you want any semblance of a deal, it's what you gotta do. But Vanessa, if you like musicals that are cartoons, K-pop Demon Hunter has quite the amount of awesome songs. It is K-pop, so it's Korean pop music. So if you aren't familiar with that genre, absolutely okay. I did have my parents watch it with me. They both enjoyed it. Like, the music from the movie is, like, topping the charts right now. So I recommend it. It's one of those things where it's like, it's not the most like, I really enjoyed it. I love the music from it, but it's not like the most revolutionary story. You know, it's not a perfect movie, I guess. It is a really good movie, though, especially if you're looking for a more recent cartoon that's good. Like, it was made by Sony, it's on Netflix. I mean, but if you look at, like, what Disney's putting out, like with Wish and Turning Red, like, this movie is getting compared to those movies a lot. It's really good. Depending, I know your grandson is a lot younger, so some people say it can be like a kid's movie, but depending on the kind of concepts you want your kid exposed to, I say give it a screening first, and if you think it's age appropriate for your grandson, or your daughter thinks it's age appropriate for her son, you know, watch it, like, then you could. But definitely, it's one of those things where it's like, it's one of those things where it can definitely, it's got fun songs. I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, I think a kid could watch it, but also it has teetering concepts that a parent, or it might be up to someone's discretion if they actually want to show a kid. I really enjoyed it, Tensi. I somehow managed to avoid any spoilers for the last month. I didn't actually even care about, like, I wasn't, like, excited for it. Like, I knew my friends had, like, put some stuff about, like, but, like, I didn't have access to a Netflix, so I really didn't care either way. I'm like, I'm never gonna see it. And then I got access to a Netflix, like, 2 weeks ago, and I was like, do you know what? I hear good things about this. I'll watch it. I've watched it 3 times since. So I watched it twice in the same day. I have the soundtrack looping on repeat. The songs are super catchy. It's a fun movie. But again, it's a musical movie. There are sections or, like, parts of songs that are set in Korean. All the words, like, anything written is pretty much all in Korean. There are some written English words, but it was made for an English audience. From my understanding, it just takes place in Korean, or in Korea, so that is why Korean is so prominent. Because they're not gonna take place in Korea and have a bunch of English everywhere. That doesn't really make sense. But I think it was really good. Like I said, it's not a perfect movie, but it does tackle some, like, it does hit some interesting concepts. I don't want to give too much away. Like, but a lot there are pieces where a lot of it is like nods to K-dramas, or Korean, pop culture. It is very Korean centric in what's going on. Like, so some of the like events that go on, you're like, that doesn't make sense. Where's this coming from? That comes from like Korean pop culture, Just so it's one of those things like beware what you're going into. Um, but there are like talks of like death and loss in it. Um, self-discovery, self-acceptance, any coming of age movie topics, self-discovery, you know, you've got a dead relative. Like, it's not revolutionary, but they did, like, especially when you compare it to other cartoons coming out now, like, that have come out in the last couple of years, it's really good, It was a really good Disney style movie. It's not Disney. It's made by Sony. But it's got good music. For also realize, so this is the first, it's topped, the music has topped the charts. One of the songs was number one in the chart. I don't know if it still is, but was number one in the charts. And first off, it's the first Korean female artist group to hit number one in the international charts, not just Korean charts, but global charts. First one to do that, and so it can stand on its rights and own merit, but kind of putting it into reference of the last time something similar but not the same happened. Destiny Child is the last girl group to ever top the global charts or hit number one in the global charts. So not only is this the first female Korean group or K-pop group to hit number one in global charts, it's also the first just girl group in general to do it since Destiny's Child, which I think is pretty cool, pretty awesome, and I enjoy the music so much. It's super catchy. It's playing in my head right now. I wish I could play it for you, but we are streaming on YouTube as well, and I would get immediately copyright struck. So, unfortunately can't play you their songs. I would also recommend watching the movie before listening to the music, because a lot of them, it's a musical style movie, so there are references to what's going on in scenes, and story elements in the songs. So I'd say give it a watch once and then listen to the album nonstop, because I will say, I know you haven't seen it, my favorite two songs are Your Idol, and I just listened to that song. I don't watch the video for that song. And honestly, it's cliche, but golden. I also really, honestly, I don't really listen to one song. I listen to the whole album just on repeat, so I like them all, but I think Your Idol is my favorite. But that's all I'll say about that. Maybe we can talk more while I work on, once that yarn comes in. We could do a haul video, opening the box of yarn too. I lost my count. Sorry. I do want to watch Wednesday. I have been like seeing thumbnails that like we waited for this, so I'm slightly ambivalent, but I do want to see Wednesday season 2. I don't know what happens in it. I don't know what's going on in it, but I do still want to see it. You know, I might, but I also kind of like want to rewatch season 1 with my parents to kind of see, because my parents haven't watched Wednesday at all. So if we watch season 1 together, and then we can watch season 2 together. It'll take longer to watch season 2 because I can only watch it with my parents, which is only on the weekends. But, eh. Come on. Come on, Hook, get to. Okay, there we go. I wasn't going through such. I don't have any interest in watching Lilo and Stitch, though. That I don't have any interest in watching. I will say, I can feel my voice going. I did smash my throat earlier today, so it was already raspy then. It's just getting worse. So I know my time is limited, so I acknowledge we probably gonna have a shorter stream. Maybe we can try to get the Bootsy boy, the birthday boy, back once more. Summoning him with the power of ball winder, because he comes every time that it goes off, so we'll see. You know, Stitch does look crazy. Like, Stitch is supposed to look like an alien. He's supposed to look unnatural, you know? He's not supposed, like, but my understanding and, like, from any reaction video I've seen of it, they just, like, ruined the story. And, like, they, like, didn't do it justice. All the items that they changed in the story were changes for the worse. Like the whole CGI, like there are some like comedic effects that work in a cartoon that don't work in real life. The like whole switch at the end by removing a character basically meant one character had no character growth. I have not stayed away from spoilers for that movie, and I only have on a map. Like, I'm saying this as someone who didn't even like, I don't have a lot of the, like, there's some level of sentimental value to Lilo and Stitch, but it was not one of the movie, like, I didn't really sit down and watch Lilo and Stitch, the movie. Oh, absolutely, and they removed that, like, one of the anti-colonial, like, one of the main, well, yeah, because guess what? Disney just put a theme park in Hawaii. So they don't want an anti-tourist to Hawaii message in their movie that originally had this anti-tourist message, because they want tourists to come to their brand new Disney attraction in Hawaii. But yeah, they removed one of the white characters from the luau dance group that Lilo is in. I, at least that was my understanding. If they didn't do that, don't quote me on that. But if I recall correctly, they removed her. But she was part of that like whole anti-colonial, and then they like they didn't explain the whole. Also, that's weird. The other weird thing is she's gonna do marine biology. She's gonna do marine biology in not Hawaii, you know, a state that's an island surrounded by marine wildlife that is great for studying marine biology. Oh, they also never explained the whole Punch the Fish thing and like the trauma behind why she has to feed Punch the Fish his peanut butter sandwich. Like they never give it like they never gave like my again I refuse to watch it. I will only reiterate other people's complaints about it because I believe them wholeheartedly. I don't think Disney was ever going to do this movie justice, especially with its original messaging around it. Well, not just that. The fish controls the weather. The reason she has that logic is because she didn't feed the fish once and her parents died in a storm. That is the original reason why she is so adamant about feeding Pudge the fish, because he controls the weather, because the one time she didn't feed him, her parents died in a storm. And so like they keep the whole Pudge the fish, she has to feed Pudge the fish, but they remove the emotional significance of why she has to feed Pudge the fish and why she is so emotional about feeding him. And it's like, why would you? And the fact that they remove one of like they remove like they remove oh, I don't remember his name, but they remove like the main villain or like the more aggressive antagonist of the movie, and they replace it with someone else. Do you know what? Was that his name? I think it was. Yes. They removed Gantu. No, they removed Gantu, and then they removed Mr. Bubbles' social worker role. They made a different social worker. It's just like, and also they give no emotional significance to Nani, because they gave all the emotional points that like all the redeeming qualities of Nani, they gave them to this random grandma lady. Like the reason Nani, like the reason it mattered that Nani took Lilo to get Stitch and why she was protecting her sister's like young imaginative mind about Stitch being a real and normal dog, because Stitch's love, like Lilo already loved Stitch, was because she recognized her sister was lonely because she was working so hard and needed a friend, and she wasn't making friends in her dance class. Like, and because they gave it to the grandma, you lose Nani's redeeming quality. They removed the little ducks, the ugly duckling story, and that removes Stitch's self-growth and understanding of family. Like they did it so, like every single bit they missed because they wanted to change the story to drive folks to buy tickets for their resort in Hawaii. They wanted to change the narrative so that they get away from the whole parentification of Nani. But the reason she was in this situation, because guess what? When their parents died, Nani could have given up custody then. Nani could have given up, if Nani was going to do that in the end, she could have given up custody when their parents died. It never would have, like, they could have been with that grandmother figure this whole time. But they just had to have this conflict, and they had to have Nani give up on the whole thing of family, and then they removed the agency because they gave her a teleport device anyway. Like, they then removed the whole emotional impact of her having to go away. Okay, so why is she with the grandma then? Because guess what? She can go to California for her classes and then be home by the end of the day to take care of Lilo. Like, she could just live in Hawaii still, not have to pay extra for, like, housing, and then just, like, teleport to class. Like, it's so poorly written. It loses all its original emotional story pieces. And also, they didn't give any scene that was supposed to have, like, an emotional impact the room to breathe. It's like, Ohana means family. Next scene. Like, they put it in just because. What are you doing, Bug? They put it in just because they had to. Also, in the midst of my rant, we must bring on the birthday boy, because it is his birthday, and that is the only reason I'm streaming. This is Bootsy. He is the birthday boy. He is 1 year old, and he is my cat. And I love him. And he's a little menace. But yeah, Lilo and Stitch, I refuse to watch it. This is just me ranting about stuff I've seen in, like, other YouTubers' react videos. Like, I haven't watched the whole movie myself. I have watched the clips that other people have reacted to. Like the clips of other people. But I'm still mad. And again, like I said, I don't even have the deep-seated nostalgia for the original story, because it was not a movie that I watched a lot growing up. It wasn't one that I went to. I did a lot of the Barbie movies instead as a kid, personally. Like Barbie movies, you could not. Honestly, you probably could waterboard me into watching the movie. Like, the original movie was so good, and it's held up so well. Like, the original Lilo and Stitch has held up. Like, some of, like, the original movies, like Dumbo, or even kind of Snow White. Even Snow White's not as bad, but, like, Snow White and, but, like, Dumbo and Pinocchio, those just, like, socially wise have not held up as well. Like, they're still nostalgic. They still, like, have a level of good messaging. Ooh, Barbie Rapunzel. I really enjoyed 12 Dancing Princesses. That was probably one of, I think, my first Barbie DVDs. But I was a Fairytopia girl. I absolutely love Barbie. Okay, I goofed up somewhere. I'm just gonna frog back this entire row. I absolutely love Barbie Fairytopia. Like, that was my jam. Like, those were my movies. You didn't watch the new Lilo and Stitch? Or the new... Which new one haven't you seen? The new Rapunzel? Because Barbie Rapunzel was really good. Because that had, like, Mother Gothel getting her own comeuppance. And... like, I wish the dad was a better character, but... like, the dragon's dad was better, but... yeah, Barbie's good. What else was a good Barbie movie? I like Island Princess. Island Princess was pretty good. I do enjoy that one. I honestly, anytime it rains, like okay, yeah. I also have not seen the new Lilo and Stitch movie. I was just sitting here complaining about it. I've only watched, I think it was, I don't know if it was Ooga Booga channel or, what? Let me just go to YouTube. YouTube.com. Let me switch to my personal account. And then it was... It's either Dylan is in trouble or one of his side channels. Oh, it's not on here? Who did I watch? I don't know. I thought oh no, Dylan is in trouble is how I watched the new Snow White. Which was also poorly paced and just depressing on a depression on a stick. Okay. I do still wanna like seriously finish this body of the bunny though. So I gotta lock in. Bootsy, where'd you go? You can do it. You got it. Nope. You're just gonna jump down? Hi! Okay, I'm still off. Am I, like, missing a decrease somewhere? Did I miss it on the row before? I might have missed it on the row before. But I ended up nicely on the row before. Okay. Doing 1, 2 decrease. Oh, I think I did miss a decrease. No, I did a decrease there. I wasn't really watching though for a hot second. So maybe that's it. Decrease. 1, 2. Hey, Bootsy, hey, that's my shawl. Leave it alone, dude. Decrease. I'm gonna decrease here. Then I do 1. I love you. It's your birthday. Don't you know? We have not sung happy birthday. Should we sing happy birthday to Bootsy? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bootsy. Happy birthday to you. And many more. He's a birthday. He's just a little guy. He's 1 year old. Sorry for the baby talk. He's 1 year old, but we love him nonetheless. Should we give him a treat? Okay, now I'm not off. He deserves all the baby talk. Because he's just a little guy. and his best friend, her name's Lucy. She's a dog. Bootsy! And he's my little bug who is sometimes a menace. We're over here talking about giving him treats when he's over here trying to eat my shawl. Okay, let's go get him. Let's go get him a treat. Do you want a treat? Okay, I'm gonna put my shawl on. And I'm gonna grab him a treat. Okay. So I think I got a couple delectables left. So that's what we'll have. Bootsy, come on. Come on. I almost stepped on his tail. That would have been tragic. Tragic, I say. Tragic. Oh, he's playing with one of his new toys now. He had a burst of energy moment. Okay. We are back. We're rolling in. Okay. I just leaned at my shoulder. That did not feel good. Okay, Bootsy Boo! Let's just, like, shove all this here. Bootsy Boo! You want it? But he's playing with his new toy, and it's so cute. I got him like a little kicker, like one of those kicker toys, and he can like hold it and then like with his back legs kick it. Bootsy, you want it? Come on. It's chicken and veggie. Oh, he startled me. There he is. Come on. Come up here. Yeah. Oh, I opened this a lot bigger than I normally do. This is the only food he's ever actually motivated by. He's not motivated really by real food at all. Hold on. Let's pull up. Yeah. Birthday boy. Sorry, that was an alarm I had set. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's enjoying his treat. Hey, dude. He does start chewing on the pouch if I don't get it out fast enough. Oh. It's all over my hand. Yeah, we got your birthday treat right here. There you go. There you go. Okay, I think that's gonna be about it. That's the last of it. I do have to throw this away right away, though. And it has to go into the garbage can that closes. Because otherwise, he will be a maniac. Yes, yes, yes. He's gonna follow me too, I bet. Yeah. You're not getting more. I know it's your birthday. You're such a good baby. Yes, you are. I just added some more water to his food bowl. What you looking at? You gonna come in? No. He's gonna do his thing out there. Alright. So, I guess we'll... Ah! Attacked from behind. Oh, there he goes. He's off and running again. Alright. Let's scoot on in. Let's... Okay. Gotta grab our stuffing. There we go. Stuffing. And let's... continue to stuff this body. Yeah, what you doing, bug? Sir, I would prefer if you don't. Okay, you're just licking the bag down. What's birthday boy gonna do? walk around in circles. Oh, he's going back to his box. His really nice box, over there. So loud when he jumps it out. Well, because the box is on another box. So, one is a tunnel box that he can tunnel into, and the other is a box that he can sit in. So, he sits in his box, and he looks at me longingly, like, Mom, I'm in a box. Pay attention to me. I made noise going into the box. Didn't you notice? Oh. He's off chaosing around. What are you doing? Ah, shoot. It's a leftover pellet from yesterday. So yesterday on stream we stuffed a beanbag with foam pellets, and Bootsy tried to eat a lot of the foam pellets. So occasionally we'll find more that got away from me. Okay. This is stuffed too tightly. I think it's just enough. Okay. What am I? Actually, I'm supposed to change colors with this decursor. There we go. And we're there. Okay, onto the purple. Oh, I can hear him pitter-pattering around. For what? I don't know. Oh, I bet he's gonna jump up onto the desk. There he is. As long as he leaves the lamp wires alone, he's fine. But he's not. So, Bootsy. I know you. Yeah. Don't think you can get away from me, sir. No siree. I know you. I'm watching you. Always watch. Dude, Bootsy. It's not a scratching post. He's scratching a... Everything is his scratching post, and the world is his jungle gym. The world being this apartment and my parents' place. Just a goober. He is in his goober mode right now. Goobering away. Running off. Being adventurous. Playing. I mean, it's cute and we love him regardless, but it do be goobering. Yeah? Are you ready to go to bed, bug? I'm almost done. Andy's on the chair. Do you want to try to get the demons from the ceiling? Is that what you want? I know you strive for the demons from the walls, but there's also clearly demons on the ceiling that you're watching out for. Wow! Big job! I look extra pale when he's just blows out the light. I hope I go somewhere. Hi. Wanna decrease, wanna decrease. Like some things over there never change, and he's still like fascinated and smelling them like they're brand new. Like he's never smelt them before. They're the same things. We don't change much here. She almost biffed it. You just watched the replay and that was funny. Hey. I'm working with that, sir. Let's put those scissors away. In the nail file. And the nails. And the nails. I got a bunch of fake nails and press-ons. And I'm just putting them away. Ow! Just punched my table on accident. Just injury prone today, I guess. Some days you're just injury prone, you know? You know, everyone else has their days where they just fall in a dumpster, right? They get stuck in a dumpster. Like, everyone has those days. Because I sure did. He's smelling the ball winder. I think he's gonna jump on a chair. Yo. Hi, bug. What you doing? Hi. What you doing? We're just gonna... Oh, thanks for the follow, Lady Giselle. Gisela? Thank you. The colors of this bunny, the colors of my shawl outfit, what the yarn colors I'm guessing. The bunny. Yeah, this is my niece's birthday present. So we've got, these are the legs, the arms, and then tail, and he sees the string. No, this is just Chibi bunny. It would have to be more devious to be Lifufu. Yeah? What is it? He is 1 year old. He's officially 1 year old today. Or according to his medical record, because he was a stray and we don't actually know when he was born, we could roughly assume it was the 21st. Honestly, hold on. Let me go back to my gallery, because why not? And let's look at some baby Bootsy photos. Okay, so I got him back in November, right? But we had like photo evidence of him back in like August, September. And we were judging by like late August how small he was still, or slash how big he was for a newborn. He was probably somewhere around August 21st. So like on all his records it says August 21st, so that's what we go with. Okay, I am scrolling through my gallery. And I want this center. Yeah. But that's not where I wanted it. I want it there. Okay. So I have some day I got him photos. Not good ones for sure. But I still love them. Okay, November 9th is the day I catnapped him. So, this is the day I got him. This is November 9th. Last year. Just my small little guy. This was a few days before. Oh, no. Sorry. This was a few days beforehand. Hello, Contestia. We are celebrating. Thanks for the raid. We are celebrating my cat Bootsy, his birthday. And so we are so while we're crocheting, and so while I am also finishing up this last couple of rows, this actually kind of last. So this was a couple days before I got him. Photo was taken, and then this was the first photo I took of him the day I got him. And then this is him just being cute, drinking water. This was him laying on top of me. He was fast asleep. This was like within 2 hours of like him even meeting me. And now he's a little menace who's trying to attack the wire. Bootsy! Hey, ebba. Yeah. Look at him acting all innocent. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna quick hide this and then back out. Nope, I hit the wrong thing. I need to hide this. Bootsy, leave the paper alone. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up to one of my, so I use, yeah, it's our bedtime, so he is getting anxious. So that does mean stream is about to end, but so, but I don't care. I want to look at photos of Bootsy because it's my stream. So this is one of the photos I use to judge his height because I have like this squishmallow here, and my dad got this good photo. Also, my dad got this really cute video of him. He was playing, so I had to work a concession stand right after we got him. Let's see if he'll play. I'm basically streaming my phone to my computer right now, so this is questionable. Nope, this is just not gonna. Okay, hold on, let me back this out. That video is not gonna load, but we basically had like a whole setup of steps. So I worked quite the busy job, so I could not be home. And so I got security cameras, and so this was the day, my first day at work. And so this was the first day back after work, and this is him just like jungle gymming his way through life on me, you know, just being a little cutie. He would just lay in front of the camera because I could talk to him through it, and he knew that, so we would just lay in front of it and wait to hear literally anything from me. This is him just licking my nose. Like, he was my like little, I was crocheting here. He just like used to just fall asleep on me all the time. What are you doing? Leave my diploma alone. I spent a lot of money on that. He would just sleep. I was folding laundry this day, and he'd just like sleep anywhere, anyway. Okay, I gotta hide because now I'm getting into like family photos. And I want to respect my family's anonymity. What are you doing, you weirdo? Leave the paper alone. Bootsy! Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Okay, hold on. This is one I think is so cute. Hold on. So yes, I did, like, when I just got him, I did kind of trap him in the bathroom while I was at work, solely because that's where the litter box was. I could more easily clean up a mess in there instead of carpet, and I had to, like, learn that I could trust him first a bit more, and so some days he would just, like, lay in the sink, like a cute, but yes, I did. And I do have a security camera, like, in the bathroom for mostly Bootsy monitoring. It's off all other times. He has free range of the apartment now, except the office. This office craft room is the room he does not get free range of. But I have an album, and I like to call it my BOOTSY'S album. And it's my Bootsy growth album. It doesn't have the best photos in it, but they do have like one thing of comparison in all of them, so it is perfect for like comparing his photo size. So I showed this photo earlier, and then I got this photo, and it's not the best size comparison, but you got the squishmallow there. But I more recently got this photo, and then even more recently than that, I got this photo. And you can see even between these two photos, which were taken Hold on. I don't wanna show the location metadata. Sorry. Details. So one was May 11th. That is what I am trying to do. You know? So one was May 11th and the other one was July 27th. So not that like far off. Okay, now I can show it again. Yeah, so this phenomenal photo, these two phenomenal photos were July 27th. And then this was May 11th. And like even then you can see he's gotten a lot bigger. But this was taken on, no, this one was taken on November 9th. I got him on November 8th. This was like, I use this photo all the time. And so I look at this photo and so I know the metadata says this one's November 9th. So I got him November 8th. This photo was taken November 9th. The next day by my dad. Because my dad, I was like, hey, can you check on him? And my dad woke him up and took this photo. And he was very grumpy to be woken up. And then I tried to take this one, but I have it in this folder, but it's really not. Because it's the only photo he's fully laying down. It's not a good comparison photo for the whole how big is he? Of course we have like this weekend I have a cute photo with him just sleeping in my lap, and then this other cute photo of him today looking at me like, what the heck you doing? Why are you in a bathtub full of water? Like, that's weird. Why is there water? You know? What other cute photos? Ooh, lightning and rain. Those, I love a good storm, especially a warm storm. Not gonna lie, a nice warm, like a hot, wet, like, oh, I love a good thunderstorm. So fun. Bootsy absolutely loves water, running water. So this is him like trying to drink water out of the sink. He's not the most successful at it, but oh, he has some multicolored beans. He is a multicolored bean boy. Yeah, I have a running water water fountain for him. But he is the cutest thing ever. Absolutely love him. He absolutely loves boxes. So I have boxes throughout my apartment because he'll just lay in them. He loves them. I need to just like get a Bootsy album and then I wouldn't have to keep doing this. So I have like his Bootsy growth album. Now I just need like a Bootsy album. I appreciate this photo because it looks like he's sitting like an old man. I think this is just a silly photo of him. So I use a Pet Libro water fountain. It's rechargeable. It's got like a rechargeable base. It's one of those things where like, yeah, it's gonna be in the sun all day, so you know, you worry about like how hot the water is gonna get. But Bootsy actually was an outdoor stray initially. Yeah. Yep. I was taking product photos and he was just sitting out there while I was taking these photos. And I thought it was like the sheer amount of horror in his face. Like he just looks terrified of these bunnies. Excuse me, sir. This is my least favorite thing, but his favorite thing to do is scratch on my very nice chair that I like, and he just scratches it up. Yeah, yeah, that's the one unfortunate thing of. You gonna come up? Your audience is waiting for you. We've been talking about you. We would like the actual Bootsy birthday boy and not just photos of the birthday boy. As I continue to try to finish this last row, I've just been talking about my cat so much. I've been enjoying talking about my cat. Because he's the bestest boy to me. What'd you just do? Excuse me, sir. Please stop that. Ow. Please stop that. I would like to keep this in nice condition. There. Now you can't get to it. Ooh. Chat of the stream. You coming up? You know, sometimes you just forget to chat. Honestly, if no one's in chat, I often forget to chat. I'll just like sit there and just like zone out. Might watch a YouTube video if no one's there. Sometimes, I'm sorry, Vanessa, sometimes I do it while there are people in chat, but that's when we get to like end of stream kind of stuff and like it's just fully vibes and near comatose, but we're just trekking along. Excuse me, sir. You can jump up here. You don't need to scratch up the desk. Come on, dude. Just come up here. Oh, Halloween time. Hi. Put this stuffing away. Look at you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we've got some pristine toe beans on display. So look at these. Look at these multicolored toe beans. His back paws are definitely like more brown bean heavy, as is this one, and then he has one pink bean heavy toes. He's annoyed I'm playing with his paws. But I do it because I love you. I knew that. I know that for certain. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this room. You would be out there making lives miserable for so many peoples. You'll be terrorizing the masses. Creating terror wherever you go. Oh, I should have stuffed the bottom a bit more. Ooh, gotta grab the stuffing again. Yesterday, he was a bit of a chaos demon on yesterday's stream, because we were trying to fill a beanbag, and he really wanted to eat the polyfill beads. Beanbag beads. So, we were dealing with that a bit. Oh no! Oh no! You're saying hexy, like hexagon cardigan, right? Alright, we got that promptly stuffed. Gonna have to pull out a tapestry needle for my project bag. Yeah? What you gonna do about it, bug? Huh? I'm gonna rifle around in my project bag, and what are you gonna do about it? I excuse you. Wait, this isn't right. Where are my scissors? Let's recap the scissors. Put the scissors away right away. Like responsible crafters we are. You enticed by the yarn, Bootsy. Let's just weave in these ends. Oh, and put that away so he doesn't eat it. Yeah. Oh, it isn't the put them down. I'm actually pretty good about knowing where all my stuff is. Oh man, it sucks when you're like, so I can't have a dog, and he's fallen asleep right there. He's a tired boy. I can't have a dog in this apartment, but I can have cats. Oh, he is awake, mindful, and eager to cause chaos. What you doing, bug? Oh, he's just on he's on the ironing board. That sucks. That sucks. Why would someone leave their fluffy? They're fluffer. They're flufferton. They're cute poos. That breaks my heart. That's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, what Contessia says. Like, so sorry you're getting punished for like someone else's, you know. We've got an outdoor colony that he lets us feed at least. Yay! Alright, so the body of the bunny is done. We will eventually attach the legs. I'm just too tired to do it tonight. Arms and tail. Nice long yarn tails. We may have to rewind these. Got mother and 2 daughters, Mama, Ivory, and Ebony. That's adorable. So cute. Those are awesome names too. I very much name all my pets that I've ever named by very standard features. So Bootsy, he has white little boots, so he is Bootsy. Oh, nice, all fixed. You clearly didn't fix Mama before she had kittens, but okay, they're fixed now. My first cat though, his name was Kitty. There is a reason why he had such a generic name though. So he was a local stray for many years in the area. So she was uncatchable and she was just popping him out left and right. Gotcha. Okay, let's move this back there. Let's recenter myself because I always kind of shift to the side throughout stream. Which is mad we're not in bed. I'm also feeling the tireds. I'm glad you have now caught Mama and you have officially spayed her. But thank you all for joining me. We had a very productive, crocheting story. Or finishing up crocheting the body of the bunny. I will say, if you want, I don't want to repeat the same story too many times throughout the stream, but I do have a YouTube channel, and so that's where my VODs go up. But if you check out earlier in today's stream, you will hear the story of how I fell in a dumpster. Oh. That's so cruel. Actually, one of the reasons I got Bootsy is because the farm where their mama cat was taking her litter occasionally, she was bringing less and less kittens back. And this wasn't a person that did it. It was likely they were in the country farm area, so the kittens were likely getting caught by coyotes and hawks. And so we were really excited when they were able to catch him, and now he lives with me, so that's how I got Bootsy. That's unfortunate that someone would do that. Yeah. So it was very much like the rest of his litter probably got lost to strays of some kind, and fell nature to nature's design. But I know that's a glum new, but we do still have the Bootsy. It is his birthday. So, Bootsy, come here. Come here. Will you come here? I'm gonna see if I can entice him to come a little bit closer. Thank you, thank you. I got this necklace from a lady in my church. She gave it to me after I gave my first message. Um, so I don't like I wear it quite often with like tops like this or dresses like this. But we can do a couple things. So first off, while I keep talking, I will look for someone who we can raid. Okay, we got a knitter going on. Yeah. Okay. So I will prepare our raid for makers and crafting. Looks like a fun knitter. That. I think we can start that, and as that timer goes down, I'll say this. Thank y'all for joining me. It was quite the fun day, you know, playing with the ladybug, doing a fun birthday stream. Bootsy, come here. Come here. Let's see if we can get him to come over here though. So he can say bye to everyone himself. I'm trying to entice him any way I know how. I usually have to entice him into the room. He's already in the room. He's just out of reach. So, but it looks like unfortunately we won't be able to do that. The raid starts in 30 seconds. So, it looks like we'll just have to say bye to Bootsy. Thank y'all for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Oh, I still got 20 seconds. Okay, so maybe I can do this. Come here. What was that? We gotta say bye to everyone. Bye! Bye! Alright, there he goes. Woo!